since when I got diagnosed with stage 4 thyroid cancer back in November of last year, I had been doing everything for businesses online, from everything from making videos to writing articles to, trying to get them more traffic, doing advertisement, which we do all those things, but now we've taken them and changed it down to focusing on only two things for the clients, okay? The first thing that we focus on is getting people the results and the exposure and the online authority and the online visibility that the Fortune 500 companies do. We use the same process they use. Most people know it as, what they know about it, they've heard of SEO, search engine optimization, and all the different things that revolve with that, which is very complex, very in-depth, and takes a long time. It would normally basically take somebody 16 months to start getting a lot of good organic traffic and results, which, when I say organic traffic and results, I mean they're getting phone calls, they're getting emails. See somebody just giving you a call right there. You just, I mention phone call, and it worked like that.
Instant confirmation.
Yeah, we do. We can get you messages. We can get you. We do all kind of different things. We set it up so that you start getting the results from having exposure on the internet. Now, every company I know is doing everything they can to get exposure. They don't know that. They don't know that their focus is to get exposure. They're just trying to get their presence known on the internet. Okay. Well, we have a system and a process, and we have the contracts, we have the contacts, we have everything that needs to be done so that we can do what the Fortune 500 companies are doing to saturate and get their name out there where they're a household and name.
This isn't some theoretical thing. You're doing it. In other words, this isn't something that you got an idea and let's try this and see what happens.
No.
You've already had clients who are experiencing success, and,
right.
and it's working.
Correct. I work with a guy who helped develop. It's taken him 10 years to develop this system, and has worked consistently for 10 years. Okay. And the concept, since we live in the Houston area, we have two people that everybody knows about. And I say, basically, what we want to do in your niche, whether it's HVAC or whether it's a gymnasium or whether it's a studio or whatever situation it is, if you're a plumber, or it doesn't matter, a roofer, a landscaper, what we want to do is to make your company the talk of the town. For example, in Houston, the two people that are very, very good at exposure, if I mention Jim Adler, the hammer, for car, everybody knows that. When you think about furniture, the first person you think of about furniture in Houston is Mattress Mac, because both of those guys know the process of exposure. Okay? Exposure is what causes people to call you. Now we can do it the slow way, or we can do it the long way, or we could do them both. Okay. So we basically focus on getting you the exposure so that you get all the organic calls and the leads and the, everything in your area. So what we do is we set up a system where we normally get our businesses in the Google 3-pack, which is the local 3-pack. We get you more phone calls within 3 to 6 months versus 16 months. And we get your exposure and your online presence on a lot of what's called long tail and short tail keywords. We get you in a lot of those places so that your Google sees you as a brand, and Google loves to brand, and they love to promote brands. So when we work for a company, we actually make you known. We can do that with pay-per-click, and Facebook ads, and we do all that, okay? But we can do that and work in that with a short-term process, but this is a long-term process which gives both short-term and long-term results and builds on itself month after month, year after year. I tell people we do a process where we see where you are on the internet right now, and most everybody's in what I call the red category, which means you don't have much exposure, but you're doing everything that you can to get exposure. Well, what we'll do is everything that you're doing for yourself, we'll do it to all those people that need to know about it, but you don't know how to get in front of it. I have the team to back it up, okay? So that's short and long term. The other thing that we do, we focus on, because on that side of the field, on what we just talked about on the exposure and online presence improvement, we're extremely good at that. What that creates for a business is traffic and leads. And then what they have to do is turn around and turn that traffic and those leads into sales appointments that they can close, or people that would buy from them, okay? Well, the other thing that we do, okay, and we can do both of these or either one of these, is we take companies and we generate, we're going to generate traffic. Yeah, we're going to generate leads, but we really don't, that's not our focus. Our focus is what the business really needs. The business really needs, and what they really want, are sales appointments. It's a lot easier to close a sales appointment than it is a lead.
Sure, absolutely.
You know, most people don't realize that 96% of the people that come to your website don't even let you know that they came. The question is, how do you turn them? How do you get those 96 people to get it so you can get in front of them? Well, we have processes and programs where we can do it